It's hazing week at Eta Pi sorority. Harriet was in charge of the new pledges.
Assume the position. I said it! Bend over! Yeah!
Too bad for them, she's the daughter of a Marine drill instructor. Now, after surviving a week of abuse, the pledges prepared for their final humiliation. Eta Pi's annual mud wrestling match. The pledges made a mud pit.
Hey, pledge!
And Harriet was ready to get down and dirty.
Give me that.
But one pledge had some fight in her.
I'm going to kill you!
Harriet didn't like being challenged, and the hazing got ugly.
There are ways to cheat during mud wrestling. For me, exposing my opponent's breasts will definitely help me gain advantage. My opponent will let go of me, try and cover themselves up, and that will give me advantage to grab them and get them in the submission hold that I want them in.
The new girl did her best.
Oh my God, come here!
But Harriet was soon on top, and she was going to make this slimy upstart swallow her pride.
Eat it!
Just as the pledge was ready to black out, the other terrified girls pulled her away.
Go cry, little girl!
The queen bitch strutted to the center of the pit.
I'm the queen! You suck! Oh no!
And sank into the quagmire. Harriet's Eta Pi sorority sisters had unwittingly built their wrestling pit over an underground sinkhole.
That spot must have been located right over a pre-existing cavern with a very thin roof. Over time, the water would add weight, it would soften the rock, and finally, the roof of the sinkhole would have collapsed. She would have been buried by tons of mud, and that would have pressed in on her chest. Eventually, she would have suffocated.
Harriet enjoyed making her pledges' lives a living hell, until hell decided to swallow her whole.